Hello guys, today we're going to try to answer 4.2, okay? It says if cos 12 degrees equals to p, determine without using a calculator each of the following, okay? The first one we are given that the cos into negative 12 degrees, okay, close bracket, okay? For us to solve that one, we need to know about the negative angle, okay? With the negative angle, we only concentrate in the fourth quadrant, okay? This this negative theta, it covers all the arms that fall in the fourth quadrant, okay? The arm might be like this, might be like that, or might be like that, okay? As long as in the fourth quadrant and the direction is in the negative, okay, or clockwise, okay. Then for us to know how to reduce the negative angles in the fourth quadrant, okay, we would have the sign into the negative angle there, okay. For us to reduce this, we ask ourselves the negative angle falls in which quadrant. We know that it falls in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, the sign positive or negative. We know very well that the sign in the fourth quadrant will be negative. Then this reduces to negative sign of what? Of theta, okay. Then we come to cos of the negative angle, okay. We ask ourselves the negative angle falls in which quadrant? We know it falls in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, is cosine positive or negative? We know that in the fourth quadrant only cosine is positive. Then this reduces to positive cos of theta there, okay. With the tangent there of negative angle, we know that the negative angle falls in the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant tangent is negative. Then this reduces to negative tan theta there, okay. We are going to use this knowledge to answer the first question, okay. So, then here we're going to have the 4.2.1, which says the cos into negative 12 degrees, okay. Negative angle, we know that it falls in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, is cosine positive or negative? We know that it is positive. Then this reduces to positive cos 12 degrees, okay. And here we are told that the cos 12 degrees equals to p. Then this gives us p, okay. Then let's go to 4.2.2, okay. For us to solve this one, the cos 156 degrees there, okay, we need to unpack this. We need to unpack what we are given, okay. We are given the cos 12 degrees there equals to p, okay. And we know that by definition, the cosine should be what? Should be adjacent over the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle, okay. Obviously, this should be divided by 1, okay. Then we construct the right angle triangle there, because we know that the trig ratios only applies in a right angle triangle, okay. So for that, they apply in a right angle triangle, okay. Then this should be our 12 degrees. Then the adjacent of 12 degrees should give us p. Then here's the adjacent for 12 degrees, okay. Then the hypotenuse for 12 degrees should give us what? 1. The hypotenuse always the longest side, okay. We can name our triangles a, b, and c there, okay. For us to get the angle a, we know that the sum of all angles in a triangle, they should give us what? 180 degrees. And then we can start by saying, therefore, angle A plus angle B plus angle C, they should give us what? 180 degrees. The reason should be sum of all angles in a triangle, okay. Then we are looking for, let me write it here. We are looking for angle A. Our angle B is 90 degrees. Then angle C is 12 degrees, okay. They should give us what? 180 degrees. Then here we just do the algebra. 90 degrees plus 12 degrees should give us 102 degrees there. We are still having the 180 degrees. Then we take this one to the other side. This is a shortcut which makes algebra to be easy, okay. We are just saying that if here we are having this as positive. When it goes to the other side, it becomes the negative. This is the shortcut, okay? The right way to do it is when we are saying that you subtract with the same thing, both sides, okay? But to make life simple, we just say we take it to the other side, then that should be 180 degrees, subtracting 102 degrees, okay? Then here we press the calculator. We want to see, we press our calculator. We're going to have 180 subtracting 102, then it gives us 78 degrees. Then here it means we are having the 78 degrees, okay? We are still having another problem. We should look for this side, okay? We know that the theorem of Pythagoras does apply in a right angle triangle. Then we can also do the theorem of Pythagoras for us to get this side, okay? Then we should recall about the theorem of Pythagoras, which says that the r squared should be equals to x squared plus y squared, okay? The r squared there stands for the hypotenuse. This one is the side which is parallel to the x-axis, and this one is the side which is parallel to the y-axis, okay? In this case, our hypotenuse is 1, the x should be the p, then we are looking for the y, okay? Then here we're going to have 1 here, p squared, okay? Then for us to solve for y, let's take this one to the other side. It is positive. When you go to the other side, it's going to be negative. Then we end up with 1 minus in the p squared, the equals to y squared, okay? We are looking for y, not y squared, okay? Then it means we should make this 2 1, okay? And we are going to do that by a reciprocal, okay? The reciprocal of 2 is 1 over 2. Then it means we must multiply the exponents in both sides by 1 over 2, which is our square root, okay? Then we are having the square root this side, the square root that side. Remember, the square root is plus or minus, but here we are dealing with length or distance. Distance is always positive, okay? Then here we're going to have 1 minus p squared like that, okay? You can arrange it like that. When you, this one is the same as this one. When you swap, there is no change of sign, okay? This one is the same as this one. Swap be no change of sign. Then this side should be 1 minus p squared. All of them under the square root, okay? Then now we can answer the question there, okay? They are saying that we should determine the cos of 156 there, okay? Then you are going to try to reduce that using the quadrant and the special angles. The special angles that we are having here is 12 degrees and 78 degrees, okay? We're going to use a quadrant. The quadrant we are talking about 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 360 degrees, and even 0 degree, okay? Yes, and a special angle. Then in this case, for me to have 156, I can try 180 degrees minus in the 12, okay? 180 is a quadrant, 12 degrees is the special angle that I'm having there. Then it gives me 168, and here I'm having what? 156, okay? You must also recall about your double angles and your compound angles, okay? Then I'm going to say try 2 multiplied by 78. Yeah, 2 multiplied by 78, it gives me 156, okay? Then this should be equal to cos, let me put it like this, 2 into 78 degrees, okay? Why did I choose the 2? Because I know 2 does apply in the double angles, okay? Why 78? Because my 78 is a special angle in my right angle triangle, okay? Then here it means I'm having a double angle, okay? If I remember very well, the double angle for the cosine, it is having 3 options, okay? So you decide which one you want, okay? Um, where are they? We are here. We are having our double angles, okay? We are saying that the cosine there, the double angle of the cosine equals to that, equals to that, and that. Okay, you choose which one it suits you. Okay, in this case I'm going to choose this one of a cosine, because in this case I'm having what I'm having, but I can also choose this one. Okay, it doesn't matter in this case. Let me just choose one. I don't have a specific reason why I'm choosing this one. Okay, it doesn't matter, even this one will apply still, even that one. Okay, let me just take this one, say 2 cos squared 78 degrees. Okay, subtracting one there. Okay, then I can write it in this fashion to say that the cos 78 degrees, all of them are squared. Okay, then I go to my right angle triangle there. Okay, remember the cosine by definition is what is adjacent over the hypotenuse. Okay, here is my 78. The adjacent of 78 degrees is the side, this AB, which is square root of 1 minus p squared. Then I come here, I'm going to say 2 into square root of 1 minus p squared. That is the adjacent. Okay, the hypotenuse is 1. Okay, then it's going to be 1 there, the squared, minus 1. Okay, anything divided by 1, it should be that thing. Okay, then I'm having it like that. Okay, remember the square root is the same as the exponent 1 over 2. Then 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give me 1. Okay, then I can say the square root disappears, I remain with that. Okay, then now I do the distribution. 2 multiplied by 1 gives me 2. 2 multiplied by p squared, that gives me 2 p squared, subtracting 1 there. Okay, right, times 2 minus 1 gives me 1. Then that should be my answer there. Okay, that should be my answer. Even the marks, you can see 4. It means we were supposed to work a little bit. And let's continue with our 4.2.3. Okay, here we are having tan 372 degrees. Okay, when you check that it is next to 360. Okay, then I'm going to try the quadrant in the 360. I'm going to say 360 plus one of my special angles. Okay, in my special angle there I'm having 78, remember, and 12. Okay, let me start with 12. Say 12, then it gives me 37 degrees. Okay, then it means I can expand this to say that the tan into 360 degrees plus the 12 degrees there. Okay, yes, then now I want to know which quadrant is this one. I'm having 360 degrees plus. Okay, okay, remember 360 minus is in the fourth quadrant. Okay, then 360 plus should be in the first quadrant. Okay, then in the first quadrant is tangent positive or negative. Obviously we know that all of the trig ratios in the first quadrant, they are positive. Then this reduces to positive tan 12 degrees. Okay, it is 360 degrees plus, which goes to the first quadrant. Okay, then we go to our right angle triangle. Okay, remember by definition tangent is opposite over the adjacent. Okay, then we are having the 12 degrees there. Okay, the opposite of 12 degrees, it is that. Okay, you travel a distance there, you are having that this should be the opposite, then the adjacent should be the p. Okay, then we are going to have our tan 12 degrees there as 1 minus p squared, all of them square root, divided by p. Okay, then we've answered that. Okay, and then let's go to 4.2.3. I'm sorry for that. 4.2.3. Okay, with 4.2.3 we are having the cos of 72 degrees. Okay, we are still going to try the quadrants there. Okay, we will try the quadrants. Let me start with 180. Okay, I would say 180 degrees, subtracting the 78, it gives me 102. Okay, let me start with what 90. subtracting the 12 there, okay, it gives me 78, doesn't give me 72. Remember, when you subtract these things or you edit them, they should give you what you are given there. You should not change the question, okay? We are just expanding it, okay? Then it means I cannot use 90 as a quadrant and 12 degrees as a special angle, okay? But we should also recall about the special angles there. Let me try the 60 degrees plus 12. Remember, 60 degrees is a special angle, okay? It's a special angle that we all know, and the 12 degrees is a special angle in this question, okay? Then let me see. They give me 72, okay? Then now I can expand this to the cos of 60 degrees plus 12 degrees, okay? Then this becomes a compound angle, okay? Here I'm having my A, here I'm having my B, okay? Then we should recall or how do we expand this one, okay? This one is even there in the information sheet, okay? Then we are having it the cosine. Here's the cosine with the addition there, okay? We expand it like that, okay? Then it means we should expand this one. We are going to have, when you expand it, we are going to have the cos of 60 degrees multiplying the cos 12 degrees subtracting the sine 60 degrees multiplying what? The sine 12 degrees there, okay? With the the cos 60 there, it means we should go to our special angle, okay? Here's our 60, we are having our 60, okay? By definition, the cos is what is adjacent over hypotenuse, okay? The adjacent of 60 degrees there is what is 1. The hypotenuse is 2. Then it means here we're going to have 1 over 2, okay? We substituted the cos 60 degrees with 1 over 2 from the special angle, okay? The special angles that we know. This one is the special angle in our question, okay? Then and with this one we are given the the cos 12 the cos 12 degrees there is the same as p. Then here it means we can substitute the p. You can just say this one is the same as p, okay? So this is subtraction. Then here we are having the sine 60 degrees, okay? We still go to our special angle, okay? Our special angles there, this is the 60 degrees. The sine by definition is opposite over hypotenuse. The opposite of 60 degrees is the square root of 3, okay? Then we are having the square root of 3 over 2, the hypotenuse there, okay? Then the sine 12 degrees there, we go to this right angle of ours, okay? By definition, the sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse, okay? The opposite of 12 degrees there, we are having it as the square root of 1 minus p squared. The hypotenuse is 1. And then here we're going to have 1 minus p squared, the square root, all of them 1 there, okay? Now it's just the method of algebra, okay? This one I can write it like p over 2, okay? Remember, when things are multiplying, this one should be over 1, okay? Denominator multiply the denominator, numerator with the numerator. That's why I end up with something like that, okay? Then here, let me just leave it like this, okay? Let me just leave it like this for now, okay? Then here I'm going to have what? I'm going to have 2. I'm going to end up with 2 there. Then we continue like that, okay? Then here we should romance our algebra, okay? Then I can simplify this as p. This one I just write it like that, okay? Then 1 p squared like that, all of them over 2, okay? You are having the LCM there, okay? They are just the same, then you deal with the numerators, okay? Then here I'm just having, we are having that law which says that if you are having, I'm very sorry for that, if you are having a like that, square root of A multiplying the square root of B, okay, the result is the same as that, okay. We can use it here to say this one we simplify to say P, this one and this one they multiply inside like that, okay. Then all of them under one root, okay. Then you can have it like 3 minus 3p squared like that, okay. We have done the distribution here. This one, 3 multiplied by 1 gives us 3. This 3 multiplied by negative p squared, that gives us negative 3p squared there, okay. Yes, if you have any question, you can write it there in the comment, okay. Thank you, bye.